Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents TORG Eternity: Blood on the Blasted Lands, with our game master for this evening, Liam, and I will pass it off to you to get us going.
Yeah, hello, everybody. So, where we left off last session is within the metro system of Kyiv, Ukraine. The Storm Knights were trying to follow some Ukrainian patriots down where they had basically abducted the informant from Volkov's faction in Tharkold, where she was supposed to meet them, and they were able to rescue her. And during the rescue, one of the Ukrainians turned on the leader and shot him while the group rescued Svetlana. And that's about where we left off. So let's go through quick introductions of players and characters. So first we'll have Captain Keen.
Ah, yes, Captain Keen, your hopefully your favorite elven assassin pirate, who realized in the last week when he read some things in a book that he may have purchased the wrong perk, but it's okay. I'll get Stalker soon now that I've seen how it works. It's gonna be great. I can sneak up on people and assassinate them. What are you shaking your head for, Tim? I mean, right now I'm very dependent on Electo. If I get that perk, I'll be less dependent on Electo.
Right, see, that's the problem. You might actually try to be self-reliant.
I am self-reliant. Ish.
Right. Probably having to learn that since your crew kicked you off the boat.
That is not correct. The crew did not kick me off the boat. I exited the boat of my own accord, thank you, sir.
Was it at sword point?
Not technically. They were not aware where I was when I exited the boat.
Was the boat sinking at the time?
No, I have never sunk a boat, my own. That would not be me.
Well, would it still be considered yours since you left it?
No, I don't have to put up with this sort of nonsense. I am going to wait till you're all vulnerable and then shoot you in the back of the head.
Good luck with that.
So,
Yeah. I might be able to hit you. I'm pretty good.
we'll move on to Lacusis.
I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Gar, and I will be playing Lacusis, a cyberpapsy, I guess, I want to say cosplayer, but he just is more of a convention guy. He's into comics and games and decided to go to Tokyo for a convention when all chaos, I guess, fell from the skies. So now he's just trying to do the right thing.
And then we have Electo.
Jim playing Electo, who is the smallest, most intimidating, annoying person that some people can find around sometimes. Literally looks like a little kid from the land below, but nobody believes him, so they just think he's a small human child running around.
Then Boria.
Yes, Borya, the cyber-armed Tharkoldian psychic. At least kineticist or something like that. Me and my dog Spoot, we punch things, they submit.
If they don't, they just go unconscious.
No, they don't, and then they submit again, and they get punched, and they get submitted again. That's how it goes. And no need for both, because I drive the Doomastator.
La Montagne.
He was not ready. He stuffed food into his mouth. For it.
I could go on about how Borya is so awesome, and he likes to hang out in Moscow with his ex-mobsters. I'm just making stuff up now.
How are you an ex? How are they ex mobsters? Are they dead?
Went into witness protection.
Shadows.
But
When the bridge went down, I got jumped into a lab.
you
Witness
didn't
protection.
mention Spoot.
He did.
It's the spoot.
Spoot.
Do I have the
The
antenna?
Spoot is the awesome.
The spoot is awesome. Here's my dog Spoot.
How come you don't ride? How come you don't have Electro ride Spoot?
Too small.
Ah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I did not want to make assumptions that the Electo would like to ride Spoot.
Oh, Electo would ride Spoot. I thought Spoot was too small for me to ride.
He is dog sized and very sturdy and climbs the walls. His strength is 7. He's probably stronger than you.
He is, in fact.
Wait. I can't laugh. His strength is exactly what mine is.
Spoot is
And
strong.
The mountain.
hopefully we will have Alex showing up later. Is the mountain ready?
Oh yeah, he's been ready for a moment or two, but you guys kept talking. Like as soon as Mike's like, "Oh, I'll keep talking,"
I
Michael John had opened his mouth to start to say something, and Mike started talking. He just shrugged and took another bite.
Well, I can't just keep talking because But go ahead, the mountain. You go.
So the mountain is here to make sure that everyone here stays safe and no one dies. Probably himself because he doesn't want to die either. But
Nobody wants to.
he's here to help and make sure that he takes the hits instead of you guys because he takes the hits much better than everyone else.
So
And-
to make things easy, Electo followed as the party moved through Queeve. They kind of put little symbols down so Electo could find out where they are. So that just makes things easy. So he shows up to the aftermath of the fight in the metro tunnels.
Probably running because I heard the gunshots at some point. I come to help. Oh, you already finished.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yes, where would you?
They put me in a room and they kept wanting to talk to me and ask me questions about what we've been doing, and I've been trying to tell them everything, but then they would bring in somebody else, and then I'd have to tell the whole story again, and then they would tell me I wasn't telling enough of the story, and it just kept going on and on and on, and finally they just said go.
I thought you liked telling and stories and talking and stuff like that.
I did. I was quite happy to keep telling it over and over again. It would have been nice to just say, tell everybody at once rather than have to restart in the middle of the story so many times.
You weren't by chance standing on the conference table at the time?
Well, I kept moving around as I was telling the story of different things. And, it helps when I'm trying to be the mountain and tell what he had done or Boria had done. That to get taller, I'd have to get up on the table, tell him.
Did they drop water on your head?
No?
Okay, that's good.
That seems weird. Why would you drop water?
Reasons.
So Valentine up here, he like I said in the previous session, after he shot Petro, he just kind of dropped his pistol, kind of raised his hands, and has been kind of standing there. And now that things have kind of settled down, Electo came, he talked to him a little bit, and he says to you, greeting, I am Valentine. I two agent.
You mean double agent?
Yes, two agent.
Okay.
I could not.
Does that mean you
How
suffer
you say-
from split personality?
Maybe. but I could not blow up my cover. But when you came, I saw my chance to help Svetlana, who also uh, works for President Volkov.
Is she conscious?
Yes, I believe Alex healed her at the end. She was pretty battered, bruised, unconscious. Um, and she sits up. She was, I believe, Alex had used telekinesis to lift her up and drag her over, kind of away from the fight. And she sits up and looks at you, and she kind of has a look of quiet determination. And she looks at each of you in turn before she speaks. And she says, "I sorry that you had to go through so much to find me, but I have information that will help you in your pursuit of Stra." And she kind of looks around where she is and looks back to where she was with where Valentine is, and she points over, and you see a like a data pad over, and she's like, "Could you bring me pad, пожалуйста?"
I'll go grab it for her.
Is
So
the
you
place to talk?
she looks around and she says, "They have no communication devices. Everything is person to person."
But I see that this crate is marked with the Delphi Council logo. I am just going to roll persuasion.
Okay.
Should I take into account my -2 for my crown?
For this, I won't say that. I mean, that this is just to find something, already here. It's not necessarily.
Ha! You got a fantastic
Ooh.
roll.
Ouch.
Yeah, we'll let that roll because that's fun.
You did play a card. I'm not going to have you lose something with a -1. Roll me a bonus die, a d6.
I can do that.
Hey, that's nice. So I'll give you 6 more radiation pills.
See?
They kind of can come in handy. So yeah, I figure if you play a card, you need to get something.
So everyone gets 1 more radiation pill.
So you take the data pad over to her, and she punches in a code, and she says, "You have interactive map? Yes."
Yes, of course. I believe Alex has it. Alex, why are you so dazed, confused?
So he kind of holds up the interactive map, and they do, she gets her data pad close to it, and the interactive map kind of, it does a wireless transfer of stuff. And she says, "Your Delphi Council, they say we make a deal with you. You do a favor for President Volkov, and we do favor for you." She says, I now have given you location on your map of Eternity Shard. It is called the Boulevard of Sovereignty. It is a ceremonial mace of President of Ukraine. President Volkov, defender of Earth, and only world leader to force truce with invader, wishes to keep this boulevard out of hands of Jezreel and Thracian. Currently, boulevard is limited, but our scientists have discovered potential path to make it deadly against invaders of Earth. If you go to Obalon and get shard, scan with your map to verify, and instructions will appear on map. Do this and bring shard to me, and I will give you information to defeat Strah.
You're
That seems
muted.
good.
If you don't mind, we'll have a quick sidebar.
Sidebar? I saw no alcohol.
No, sidebar. It's when we talk over here.
I will.
Shouldn't that be then over there, bar?
No.
Should it not just be
Come
a
over.
side conversation?
I will let me distract this Svetlana. So how did a girl like you get in all this trouble? And I will take her off to the side while the others discuss.
And I will take her off to the side.
Only distracted because I don't have
You-
Yeah.
I think I'll also talk to her.
Everybody,
Strong, capable men.
Yeah.
Well, you two were the ones that probably saved it the most.
I think Alex might have been the one that did that, pulling her
Yeah.
all the way over to where
Got
we're
me
at.
3 acts in a row.
oh, you mean the romance card?
Yeah, it's the first one. I've just drawn it that many times. Actually, I think I had 2 at the beginning of this act, and I was like, you know what? I think I'll trade it. Or maybe that was last time.
Funny.
So, what is it you wish to discuss, since the two strong ones have her occupied?
I'm thinking maybe we do everything she says except for the end part of giving her the shard, and then we just, well, tell her that we're going to shoot her in the face if she doesn't give us the information. That does seem to be
Underhanded?
work here. What?
Underhanded? That
Oh,
seems wrong
yeah.
if we'll.
I
Who
don't,
cares?
I don't think shooting her in the face is the answer here, but you can always threaten her. That's what Darko does.
That's what we should do. We should pretend that we're going to go along, and then stab her in the back later.
Mostly because
Why
we
would
don't have Volkov and Eternity Shard.
You're not there. You're talking.
I know, I'm out of character.
Oh yeah, we all know.
We all know we don't want to give Volkov a shard, right?
Yes.
It's not stabbing her in the back. You were going to shoot her. I'm confused.
So we're going to stab her?
Sometimes when you make a promise to someone, even if you shoot them in the face, you've stabbed them in the back. It means they trust you, and you betrayed them.
Hmm.
It's not as bad as it sounds,
This is the one with darkness. Perks.
said the guy with darkness perks.
I don't know, guys. I'm just saying.
Hey, my darkness perks are useful, so leave me alone.
Well, we definitely need the information, I think, from her, so we should definitely try to get that. But it just seems maybe there's a better deal we could make.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
I don't know, but
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Is she reality related? Reality, whatever.
Rated.
Yes.
So she'd be able to know if what we gave her was reality rated as well. Meaning we can't do like a switcheroo, change it out for something else.
Well, let's get in and see. No sense in worrying about whether we can do that until after we have it and know if we can.
So
We
bridge,
have to go after it no matter what,
we,
right? So,
yes.
so
may as well do that part.
we'll just cross that bridge when we get there.
Yes. Excellent.
Who knows?
So while we're
she's looking
discussing
like
that,
she's getting some good looks to the men over there. Maybe she'd just be kind enough to let them keep it.
I was just trying to figure out why the two of them have already taken their shirts off.
That is how you impress women. You beat on chest.
Says the child.
He's not technically a child.
Not technically.
Says the guy from the Living Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say he is the one from Living Land, and that's hit her over the head and drag her by her hair, right?
We're a little more advanced than that.
No, that's
Correct.
probably
That's
purple.
what the wasp women do. They hit you over the head and drag you off.
That's not what my wife did. Oh wait, wrong character.
So, Borya and Lamontagne, you kind of learn that she, or the Ukrainians here, had a feeling that they had somebody in the city was giving information to the Russians, and they found out that she was a Russian sympathizer and thought that she was the one giving the information. It was actually Valentine, but he was under orders not to break his cover. So that's why they grabbed her. They found out that you were supposed to meet her. They felt that you would be also working with the Russians, so that's why you were attacked by them.
Hey, Lehman, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can the mountain try to figure out the thing that made him lose 2 turns? Can you try to get that thing dealt with? Because that thing was pretty bad.
Sure.
So what would I do for that? Can I just get naked and then have one of the people go up and be like,
Hold
"Hey,
on, you don't need. Why would you get naked?
why would I get naked?"
Yeah.
Well, hear me out. Because it made me lose 2 turns, and we all saw you take the other thing off the guy.
I just figured you want to get naked just to, because it's in front of her.
Did not know it was that kind of party.
So Svetlana would help you find that little creature.
Speaking of help,
That works.
And it's a little like 2 centimeter, like I think I said before, kind of looks like a cross between a leech and like a centipede type thing, and she just very easily smashes it, and she says these heckles are bad, very bad. They cause you to freeze in stressful situations.
Ew, those look gross.
I'm kind of imagining a silverfish, but much bigger.
Yeah, something along those lines.
The silverfish are gross. They look gross.
And she would help out Borya also.
I will accept such help. I don't think I have one of those things.
I don't think he has one in that crease of his pec either. Who else froze up during that? I think Alex did, and so did Keen.
I did not.
No?
No, the captain, I believe the captain and Lacusis were the first to find it. Alex's fell off during the
Starved during the fight.
And Spoot isn't a what do I want to say? It can't do that same thing with Spoot, so he didn't get affected by it. So I can go ahead and take off all the yellow dots because now none of you have that. But that's an interesting little creature.
Well, I don't know. Does Electo have one since he came running through the...
If he does, you would be able to get it off of him as well. That is true. He did go under.
Just kind of dangle it right in front of him. See?
I go looking around for it on me.
Oh, next time we bring umbrella when we go underground.
Yes, because that makes so much sense.
Yeah, you see my point. Yes.
Bad part is it does.
Yep.
Maybe that only makes sense when underground in Darkhold.
I don't know. Might make sense elsewhere too. Like, I don't know, Aurora.
I don't think the umbrella is going to help you in Aurora.
No, it gives you that split second to know something's dropping on top of you.
You know that something is dropping on top of you because you're rolling a willpower roll.
Noted.
Or it just gets extra dark around
so
you.
let me shut this camera off since we have. There we go.
Yay.
Hello.
He did
Hey,
well.
Alex.
Hello.
He is moving now. That is good.
Yes, Alex woke up.
Clearly, because you took off little pinchy things from
Ah.
And
Okay.
right now you're probably a little stunned that Boria and Lamontagne are both standing at least half naked in front of what's her face.
everyone. Svetlana.
We're being searched for those heckles. The little insects.
That's what you say. I don't think that's what she's doing.
Oh, I think she is
That doesn't just look like searching.
It's very thorough.
Very thorough.
Yeah.
Make sure there's not 2 or 3.
Then again, Boria did tell us that's how things go in the gulag, so maybe she's just practicing those techniques.
It could happen.
Yeah. He's not smuggling drugs either.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Well, the show's reached a new low. We should probably move on.
Yeah, I think so.
Rod, have you never been on this show before?
I have. That's why I said new low.
Show's definitely been lower than this.
Where is this eternity shirt that she wants?
Yeah.
So it's in a section of the city known as Obalon, which is in the northern area of Kyiv. It actually the main city, and it is part of the city, but there's 2 big lakes and kind of a isthmus of land between the 2 sections that the highway goes through, and then when you go to the northern section, that is the area known as Obalon.
Who currently has this ceremonial mace?
Struck, wasn't it?
No, I don't
are
think
we gonna
Fraction has it
take
yet.
away from someone? That's good.
It was brought here by agent hidden so that Jezreel and Parachin could no find it.
What is the name of it again?
The Bulova of Sovereignty.
Well, I'm ready to go.
I mean, yeah, we drop in, we kill the guy, we bring it back.
Yeah.
He tells us where to go.
It does not sound like killing. It sounds like grabbing.
I didn't. No part of my plan said we give it to you. I just said we bring it back. You tell us where to go.
So, Boria, you would know a bulava is basically a big wooden spiked mace that is used as a symbol of authority in Ukraine and in Russia.
Multiple romances again.
Yes.
Way to go.
It sounds good. Let us go. Is there easy way out of here, or do we have to get umbrella and go under the heckles again?
I'm sure this group has a.
Valentine will escort everybody out a slightly better way that misses the heckles. You kind of notice as you go through that you put one of the pieces to the map together a little wrong and took a little detour into those.
How are we supposed to contact Svetlana after we acquire the maze?
Once you acquire Eternity Shard, you can use your map to scan it, and that will notify me.
Okay.
Well, guess we should get out of here.
Yep, either way.
Okay, so you finally leave the metro tunnels behind and are once again in the cold, fresh air. As you make your way north, as I described before, you get to this thin strip of highway that is between two lakes. And ahead of you, you see a couple of buses blocking the roads. And as your Dumastator goes close, the bus doors open and out pours resistance fighters.
Boy, am I glad Dan and I just finished executing that trade before you said that.
Lehman, before we go on, did we have time to rest while we were back there?
While you were back there, you would have healed all shock. Yes.
Okay, because I wanted to do prophecy while I was there. So
Okay, that's fine.
This is the same scene, right?
We are going to switch to a new scene, actually. So I want Alex to roll his roll, and then cards will drop down to 5 or raise to 5 as needed, and then discard at the end. Once you get your 5, then you can discard and
okay.
redraw.
Then before I do this, I do want to spend the hero card so I can get this up. Okay. I think that's a good result on prophecy.
Do you have
Yep,
close to
it's
being
good.
outstanding?
No, it's a difficult roll, and I didn't set it so that it automatically did that. So it is just a good result, but that means 2 switches. So
Okay.
and then we need to go back up to 5.
Up or down?
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
drop a few to the table that I'm getting rid of.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of 1 over there. Reality Surge. Let's move it over there together so those are played over here.
Okay.
So put that one out there too, I guess, and that'll give you back to 5.
Sweet. I'm going to trade for that one. Because I don't need 2 glories in my hand.
Good. At least somebody got something for it.
What are you trading for? The monologue?
No,
No.
I took I took adrenaline.
And someone's dumping a hero?
No,
he-
he used
No,
that
I
for his
used it.
prophecy.
Dumpster at the left. Uses are on the right.
I'm ready.
I am going to recycle that one. Oh, awesome. One of my favorite cards to have for Electo.
Romance?
No, I have not found an appropriate time for Electo to ever play a romance. No, Electo likes Rally.
That works too.
I could see Electo and a dwarf.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
But-
dwarfs like stout dwarfs. He's not.
You might meet a dwarf that's different.
Maybe.
Move you over here.
Rutro needs a fear time.
No, not quite.
Okay. Saw the gentleman in yellow.
That may or may not happen later.
It may or may not have been a Game Master goof up.
Oh, okay. I see nothing.
So there you are in your Doomistator. You're going down the highway. You have these buses. Out popped a whole bunch of Ukrainian patriots. Oh, no. I didn't get rid of you. Standards. So villains will go first. Any multi-action is approved, and damage is reduced by 1 shock this round.
And where are the enemies?
Right here and here.
They blended in.
Ah,
Those aren't bushes, those are enemies.
I don't know, but they're like the same, almost grayish. I got confused.
They're wearing camo.
Mm-hmm. They do call him Captain Keen.
Well, no, he's not Captain Obvious, at least.
He is not that bright. When you're a good shot, you don't need to be.
Yeah. Not that bright with those darkness perks.
There's that too.
okay. We will have these. I'm going to do some combined actions to begin with. So,
Well, before we get started on that, Mountain and looks like Alex, do you guys have shock or wound?
I have no shock, but I do have a wound.
You forgot to take care of it.
I was gonna say,
Didn't take care of it. Don't forget.
okay, because we were still in that place for a little bit. I didn't know if you guys had taken care of your wounds or not.
They didn't.
Okie doke. Sorry to interrupt.
that's all right. Let's see what a modifier for 6 is. Plus 4.
Yep.
This will be against Boria.
It hit. Let's see. That is a good hit.
Good hit. And your toughness.
14.
So that would only be 1 wound, 1 shock, because damage is reduced.
That's nice. You took a point less shock.
You know what? I'm okay with this. I have a question for you, Lehman.
Yes.
So I have the Scourge Consom card. It says play on the first
Okay.
round of combat. It doesn't say start of, so I can play this anytime, right?
If it's the first round, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. We will keep that, and I'm gonna throw out the Scourge.
Okay.
That's why he didn't take care of his wound penalties.
The fact
Okay.
that other similar abilities means that a Blood Rager is going to be absolutely terrible on Dark One.
Yeah, but you might be having. Actually, I guess it won't change your ability to hit, will it?
No. I have 5 wounds and I've taken off 5. I'm just gonna add 20 to my damage.
That if you stack that with Berserker and then whatever the one above Berserker is.
That's what you're saying. That's the Blood Rager.
Blood Rager.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A +2 for all any wounds that you've taken.
Okay.
So you
Right.
You did that with someone who was able to get multiple wounds.
Yes.
All you have to do is connect with someone to kill them.
Yep.
I had a player that played one of those, and he had the 4 or 5 wounds, I think.
My dwarf currently has 5. Actually, my dwarf may have 6.
So then the other 6 are going to shoot at the mountain.
Oh no.
Good choice.
Just because they're the ones currently up in front. 21.
Against my dodge will be a good success. No, that'll be an outstanding.
Sorry, he's going to let the whiny dog out.
Okay.
We
Was
can't
his
take it anymore.
trying to remember what his toughness was?
19.
19.
High.
So you take 1 shock.
I will take. Oh yeah, 1 shock. Okay.
You don't have a way to reduce shock, do you?
No.
Okay. Because that would have been funny.
So hero's turn.
So, before anybody else goes, who wants haste other than Boria?
I think just warrior.
Okay, so then I will hit Boya and myself with haste, and I will enhance. I'll enhance Boya's strength.
Wow.
Nice roll.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to be ignore 4 points of multi-action penalties for the next minute. And let's see, what is your current strength, Boria?
10.
I think that's a lot higher than.
It's 10 without the cyber arm. 12 with.
You are now increased by 3 more points. And with that, I think I'll go ahead and play my card. On you.
Enraged. Play on any character with cyberware or Oracle.
Okay, it counts as a multi, so I'll go ahead and draw.
You'll add 1 BD to damage results, but on a mishap, you hit a random target.
Oof.
I'm chopped liver over here. Okay. It says cyberware or occult tech.
Now, before y'all leave, I was going to bless Dex.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Yep,
Okay.
always.
Well, honestly, the amount of damage you can cause, I wasn't even thinking about it with these guys. I just figured help him out a little bit.
Okay, looks like that's just going to be a good success. Yep, it's standard, so that is a good success. So it's +1 Dex for 1 minute.
That's what I'll.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
So plus, wouldn't you say?
+1 for 1 minute to Dex.
All right.
I will.
And I was going to say, and then Alex is hiding behind the vehicle.
Okay.
Electo's going to come out a little bit, and I'm going to maneuver the three of them on the right hand side.
Okay.
Actually, it's 4 of them's a -4, right? Or -6? Yeah, I'll just do the 3. Ugh. I'm gonna spend. I don't not maneuver somebody for. There we go.
So that would be a good success.
All right. They can be very vulnerable
I think I'm ready to take a turn.
for the rest of their lives.
How many are very vulnerable?
3.
Those 3.
That's tempting, isn't it?
You can do it.
I can. I think I would. Unless somebody else. Yeah, I'll shoot at all 3. So that's going to be targets is a -4. Goes to the -3 because of the Thav. They're all very vulnerable. That's a total of +1 to hit then. And I have to take off the ammo. That should probably hit, right?
That's outstanding based on he's got the numbers up at the top of the map.
Yep.
I'm going to be doing a minimum of 18 damage.
Okay.
These are scats.
Yeah, they're toughness 12 with armor 4, so.
12. Okay. So then I do need to probably roll. Oh no, 15, 16, 17.
That would be at least 1 wound, correct?
20, sorry. But that's okay. I will give you the rolls if you'd like. You said toughness of 12?
I think they'd all do at least a wound, correct?
Yes,
So,
they all
yeah.
do, at least.
So, yeah.
All right. I'm done. Not a multi-action, though. I should have done something else, too.
Mountain.
I am done.
I will move. I will intimidate one and then attack the 3 of them. And all an attack. So I'll roll this at 3 is a -4, so I'm at a -6. Multi-action. I'm not stymied, so that should only be a -1. But I will spend a possibility on that.
Yeah.
Regular possibility. Last one is 4. So I don't think a 6 intimidates them.
No.
No, it doesn't.
You're about 3 points off, looks like.
The 14 against the melee or unarmed is going to be a good.
Yes.
So you didn't intimidate him, but you did knock the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I think it's more knock the life out of them.
Especially that one.
So there's some nice paint on the bus now.
We have Boria and Spoot.
I'm writing down numbers real quick.
Okay.
All right, I am going to run over Sahir.
Just and hit them all.
I was looking at the numbers of that; they don't look great. What I am going to do is I'm going to hit that guy and that guy, punch him. I'm going to intimidate that guy, and I'm going to have the telekinetic strike going. So I ignore 4 points of multi-actions.
Yep.
So no problem there. And then I'm targeting 3 of them, so I'm a minus a 4. And my lowest is the intimidate, so we'll roll that. And we're going to spend a possibility on that. Setting a possibility for a card. Oh, I rolled a 7. It's a better bonus. So for the intimidate, I'm going to get a good success with the +4. Oh, sorry. Oh no,
That's a
No,
standard
no.
intimidate.
Oh yeah, that's just a standard. Yeah, I was looking at I thought I was rolling something else there. That's a standard, so we'll make him. We'll make him vulnerable. We're gonna go first next time. And then with my unarmed, that hits an 18. That's outstanding because they've got their guns out.
Right.
And on the punch, the telekinetic strike, that is a where's kinesis? 15. That's a good success on there. So that's only +3. I get it. Extra bonus dice for guy. Now what's their toughness? This is He's a 12. So that's guy number 1.
Was.
Yeah, was.
And then I should be able to up arrow, do that again. There's the next guy.
And Spoot.
Spoot is going to run over behind the bus here. Kind of hide a little.
Right. So the heroes are going to go first. Villains, which they'll probably be gone. But it's fatigue. And I do believe I didn't put that card. Well, I don't think I put the card here, but I do believe you still have that torturous visions. So that would be everybody stymied except for occult tech, very stymied.
No, psychic's very stymied.
Is that what it is? Here,
Yeah.
Psychics.
Psychics. Okay, sorry.
Are we keeping the fatigue?
Well, it's villains, not us.
Oh no, but if it shows up on the line,
Right.
so we'll be affected by the visions there.
I can fix that. Do we want to not be fatigued? Do we want to not be stymied?
We can't. The fatigue is on the line.
Right,
You would
right.
have-
I can fix that. I can fix it for either line.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the point. Is I can make them not fatigued and us not stymied for it.
if you want
So-
to.
I like us not being stymied.
Okay.
I'll be vulnerable. It just makes a lot of math easier.
Being stymied is nice.
Since we're up first, Alex is going to try to intimidate these 3.
Okay.
And I think I have a standard success on that. So I'm going to make them vulnerable.
How many of them are vulnerable?
Those three.
All of them now, technically.
All of them down.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
Let me intimidate to first draw a card,
Alright.
and maybe make them more vulnerable. I'll
Okay.
intimidate 2 of them. I'll intimidate these 2. Nope, I'm done.
Ooh, you are done.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing, Rod, but
Okay, then go for it.
I am also going to intimidate 2 of them. But I'll do the outside 2. But
Okay.
so that is actually a good success. So basically, the 2 on the far left can be very vulnerable and stymied.
Are all 4 of them in melee with Boria?
Yes, they would be close enough to be considered in melee.
Oh, darn.
All right. Well,
Just shoot 1.
what?
Rather shoot 1.
I can. In squares, I can get to the melee and stab at them.
Hey, Robert, did you remember to draw 2 cards and keep the 1?
Oh, no, I forgot to. Thank you.
don't you?
I'm going to take these 2 that are
Okay.
very vulnerable. Pulling my my quick rapier as I go, so they're very vulnerable. I'm targeting 2 of them, so that's going to be a +2. And I don't think I need to use the favorite.
You sure?
I feel pretty good about it.
There's like a
All right.
15% chance you do better.
We've already established that their toughness is a 12.
Yes.
So 1 wound and 2 shock for each of them.
You roll really
But
well. You roll really well.
for 3 bonus dice.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
did
And
somebody play the alertness, or were you discarding?
Discarding.
And I'm
Okay.
discarding the willpower because we both intimidated, so we got to draw 2 and keep 1.
Okay.
And then Borg is going to intimidate and punch those 2.
At this point in time, Lucusus just lays his head back on the seat that he's sitting in and nods off.
Well, that is a good and good, I believe.
Standard intimidate, but
Oh, sorry, standard intimidate, and then my brain's jumbled. It's
We
a standard
understand.
intimidate. Standard intimidate, so that works. The unarmed is good. So I've got numbers in there now. That guy. And that guy.
Cool.
Ouch. That was
Now you see why Lucusus went to
Explosion.
sleep.
Yeah.
I will draw my 2 cards.
So we've become the
So-
scourge of the Ukrainian patriots.
So I will have Lucusus go ahead and give me a find total.
$14.
14. You go to, tilt your head back and you kind of look out the windshield of the Doomastator, and up in the sky, like coming extremely fast, are 6 strange things that look like metallic pterodactyls, and they have kind of chains in between them, and they have these really huge cylinders. So like two of these metal pterodactyls, quite large, have chains holding a cylinder in between them, and they're like streaking towards you.
Well, let's start shooting some of them.
Is this? Are we still in the same combat?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
All right, so that means we're still in the same turn.
correct.
All right. How far out are they?
They're quite a ways away, but they are approaching at like supersonic speed.
Okay. Ways away, 40, 80, 100. I don't know if I can shoot them from this range.
I would say 150.
All right, so I will turn, point out what's coming, and I will enhance. I'll enhance mine and who all are shooters? I know we got Keen. Does anybody else shoot?
I can if needed.
Yeah, you got that big cannon, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to enhance you and Keen.
You have the speed to get there.
I don't have to touch. Enhances 40 yards or 40 meters. So as long as I can see both of these guys, I can hit them with the enhance.
I don't know why I thought it was.
No, the only one's touch is haste.
Okay.
All right, so
Anyway, for your
that's still going to be a -2 because it's not a multi-action. And they're too far to reach diminish, so let's try that. How's a 15 look against you guys' decks?
Standard.
It's good for me.
Can you go any higher, Keen?
You'd have to hit a 20 at the moment.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. Let's see. I will spend a possibility and pop it up a little higher.
So what you're doing, it's not going to stack with the bless, but
It'll overshoot the bless, won't it?
yeah. That's why it's a 20. Is his bless got me to a 15.
Well, it's worth a shot. 24.
That is a good success.
All right, and for Boria, that's going to be an outstanding, right?
That's correct.
All right, so good success is +2, outstanding is a +3.
1 point away from the outstanding.
Yeah, I don't have anything that I can play on
I
it.
don't know. It was not a complaint.
So I did see I missed something. So while I get the board set up, we can go ahead and maybe take a 5-10 minute break.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick 5, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far. All right, and we're back. What kind of messed up situation have we gotten ourselves into now?
So yes, these one more. There we go. Okay, so these 6 metal pterodactyl-looking things carrying these canisters, these really huge canisters between them. They drop and then have kind of thrusters on them that shoot them ahead, and they slam into the ground and open up, and there are charcoal dew inside of each of the canisters. And you also notice 6 of these large metal pterodactyl type things coming from behind as well. And those are the scats up here. That is their defense. They go extremely fast, so your attacks are -8. Taunts would be -8 because they're going so fast they can't really comprehend a taunt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they're what do I want to say, the techno demon subs have the fear. So the first thing, yes, I've already seen people are rolling for the fear.
Yeah, started rolling.
It looks like everybody
No,
made
Electo
it,
failed.
except for
Electo
Electo failed.
Yeah, I'll be stymied. That's fine.
Very stymied, in fact.
I'm good enough to overcome it.
So this was some sort of demonic insertion team.
And Boria, you would notice that some of the markings on the scats have a techno demon clan symbol that is under Thraction, one of the clans that he is ruling over. So that was their turn is just getting here, and then we will flip a new card.
Oh, got to put a card now. Cool.
I'll go ahead also and take off the yellows.
Oh, I forgot Spoot. Spoot needs to make a check.
Ruh-roh, who's got the most shock?
Boria has 1.
At the most?
I'm also.
So who has suffered the most shock becomes very vulnerable.
They both take it on a tie.
GM's
Yep.
call tie.
Our GM's call on tie. So who has it? Who's tied?
Boria in the mountain.
Who are you in the mouth?
How much does Alex have? Oh, that's a wound. He has none. Never mind. I'm used to, red being. Yeah.
I'll throw it on the mountain. He's less Starkholdy.
Now this
And
is dramatic.
Is this dramatic or standard?
It's a standard.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought when demons popped up, it made it automatically dramatic.
Oh, it might.
Not as bad. I don't.
They may not
These
have.
are.
These are subs, so I don't think it automatically does it.
Yeah, no, this one they don't have dread or whatever that.
Yep, it's dread.
Okay,
That's nice.
so Alex doesn't have to change our line.
Exactly.
So you are flurried, so that's good for you. wishes to go?
Alex will try to start by well, does somebody else want to intimidate the demons or trick them?
I'll let you.
I can attempt to. I will. Do you want the metal things or do you want the subs? The subs.
I think we need to deal with the subs first. And how
Okay.
many of there are 3 of those. So.
Yeah.
I will taunt this turn just the one near me,
Okay.
since I am currently very stymied. Yep, that's good enough for a success. So he can be vulnerable.
I am ready to shoot if unless anyone else wants me to wait.
Yeah, I mean, I will make sure I'm not in melee with him, Lehman. So
So-
if I need to move away and be vulnerable, I will.
Keen, you need
Okay.
them vulnerable or stymied?
I prefer them to be vulnerable.
All right. Looks like we have one already.
Yep, that's
Alright.
the guy who's going to take this shot in the face, hopefully.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a few things. I'm going to diminish this one.
The one that's vulnerable?
No, I'm going to go
No.
for the one over here on Borea, since Borea is supposed to... no, Borea's not vulnerable. The mountain is, isn't he?
Yep.
So, yeah, I'll diminish the one that's vulnerable. And then enhance my strength, and then... what's the other fucking freaking thing? Oh, trick him into... I don't know. Looking the wrong direction. So let's try this. I don't have any modifiers for it, so how's a 17 look on what's diminished go against? I think it's like his willpower or his spirit.
So that would be a good success.
Good success. I will drop his attributes of what attribute did I want to drop? Sorry. There it is. His spirit. I will drop his spirit by 4. The trick will be apparently a straight up roll, so that's only going to be a 15 for trick. So that goes against his 7. No, that's the Patriots. I don't see his list. It's on the card.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Okay, so that's going to be...
His trick is a 10.
Alright, so it's going to be at least a good. So I'll make him very vulnerable and then stymied. And let's see, 17 against me is definitely an outstanding, so my strength will be increased by 3.
Right. Are they large?
Yes, they are large.
All right. I am ready to shoot this guy. Because that +4, he being very vulnerable, goes to 6, and large, this will go to a +8. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So a 21 against the demon's dodge is only a good.
Good. By 1 point.
I have an adrenaline for you if you want to trade.
Now I got like 5 possibilities. So I'll drop one on there. Actually, I won't, because I rolled a 2, and I'm using cyberware in Tharkold.
Ah, okay. So it's a disconnect.
Do you want a
I just
second?
thought-
You know what? Hold on. I'll use the second chance card. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
That's a better idea. It is a better idea. Okay, a 5.
5 works.
I think that's an outstanding.
Yes, that is outstanding.
Man.
Why are you complaining? You got it outstanding.
So you moved away and became vulnerable.
What?
You can't shoot when you're in melee.
There was something adjacent to me? Oh, yeah, you're right. I do have to be vulnerable. Good point. And I probably have to drop my sword on the ground to shoot that guy, too. That's not bad. plus 38, yeah.
Okay, so it's going to try to soak,
Yeah.
and it'll try.
Now remember, it's got that
Spend-
4-point minus to its spirit.
That one does, so that's actually.
Oh, you're shooting. Yep,
I'm shooting the one that's over here by himself.
Yep, that makes sense.
Last roll. Oh, nope. So that was 4.
So it looks like it probably should be 2 higher if you were taking the -4 instead of -6. Oh,
Yeah.
stymied. Right, yeah. Never mind.
I mean,
Yep.
So, yes, you just blast right through it.
I turn and I look at the other two and smile. Not that I was multi-action, so it doesn't get me anything. But I am done.
Oh wait, I didn't draw my card for tricking them. Let me get that.
So, who wishes to go next?
I would like to attempt this one. Does it have a melee weapon in its hand?
Yes, it does. It has a pain gauntlet. I guess that's unarmed, so it still is unarmed.
Okay. In which case, I will attack it. Well, I was going to attack it no matter what. But a 17 is a good. Some bonus dice against the 15 because I have AP2. 2 wounds and 4 shock. Unless it wants to soak. Which is.
It is going to try to soak.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And it's.
Is anyone going to shoot at this one?
Who's left? Just
Let me-
Alex.
Yeah, I was.
Alex is left. Yeah.
Let me try to trick these two over here, and we'll see if that works. Actually, I'm going to try to do that and activate my telekinesis.
Maybe I should have hit you with
So-
a haste.
It's okay. Because I knew I was going to spend a possibility. So, okay. So that's a 17 on the trick. And let me see, what was their trick? 8. So I have a good success on them, so I will make them very vulnerable for this next round. And I have my TK activated. And my telekinesis is much higher than that. That will be a 24 on my telekinesis, which is an outstanding success. And since I rolled a 12, I'm even, so I don't take any shock. And I'm done.
Does it only count the first roll in that odd even thing? Does it
Oh,
only
wait.
count the first?
Yes, it only counts the first roll.
Oh, okay.
So-
Cool.
So did Borya go?
Not yet.
Spoot's going first. He runs
go.
over here,
Actually, Jim, that's a good question. Let me double check.
and he's going to maneuver the beastie to help out. As maneuvers a 10. Be running, so a -2. A 9. Oh, he should not be stymied. So that'll be 11. That's a standard. So we'll make him stymied. And then Borja will walk up and punchy against his unarmed, which is a 12. Trick is there. I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, we will punch. So that's a standard hit. We're going to use the adrenaline. No, I need to get a 17. That gets a 16. So that doesn't do it. We will burn a possibility. First roll was an 8. That is better. That's outstanding. So it's that damage. We're still 3 bonus dice.
And then you get the +2 for
Yes.
range.
I've got it calculated on here with the +5 damage, because that also includes the telekinetic strike too. And his toughness is 17. He will take that.
So he will try. We'll spend a possibility on that. Oh.
Did you get his -2 for being?
No.
Okay.
I'm spending the second
Yeah.
possibility. I just needed to. So that would take both of those wounds, but he has no possibilities.
Aha! All part of my plan as we flurry.
And then hold on before you flurry.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, there's more?
Yes.
Where there's 3, there's more.
Out of a APC, you see some soldiers going the opposite direction on this trek, and they do a combined action of shooting at this scat. They have uniforms that clearly have Russian military markings and the Russian flag on them. That's negative, so that's, and they miss, but they tried. So now your flurry turn.
All right. Well, before anybody else does do anything, Lacusis is going to move forward, and I'm going to diminish both of those and swing on this one. So with the diminish, at vulnerable goes to that too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just keep it at that for now. All right, so it's going to be a 23 for the diminish. Against their, where is it? Where's his willpower? It's not on his card, is it?
It's not, yeah, it's the, let's see. Where did that? I got so many character sheets up.
Oh, yeah.
Which one is theirs? It's a 10.
Okay, so that's going to be an outstanding. Both of their spirits can drop by 4, and they cannot roll again on a 20 when using
Okay.
their spirit. And what was that other one? I did a unarmed strike against him. That's going to give me a 16. Now, they're unarmed, right? Are they wielding a weapon?
Yes, they are unarmed.
So that'll be a 12. So this is only going to be a good... Is that right? No, because I didn't add the 4 modifier. So it's going to be 6 added to that. It's going to be a 20. So a 20 to the 12 is at least a good success.
Yes.
So I will go ahead and roll, what was that, 1BD. Their toughness is a 17. I don't think I have any AP for that. Nope, okay. No, come on now. Type it in. Just shock. Oh, that's Electo's, not mine.
That needs to count up.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to do too much. The diminish is what I was more looking forward to getting in.
Okay. You did 2 shock, though. They're not immune to it.
And they're staggered, looks like. So that's the stymied, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dog barking.
Now, can we get one dog barking on from one Zoom camera to get dogs barking in another household?
Oh,
Let's not push that.
I can hear my dog barking right now too through the other room.
So sometimes it sounds like there's cats doing it on some of our other games.
Borgia's going to punch that guy. Take that. Now I will play the adrenaline I have. Make that outstanding. Feel the full force of my bunch. Two wounds and 4 shock.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wrong one.
That was the one on the
Oh,
mountain. But
you're right. Okay, I'll just move this guy over.
There we go. Easy peasy.
and give him 2 shock. Okay.
I think I'm going to try aiming and shooting at one of the ones that's flying.
Oh, I was
Okay.
gonna. If you're gonna do that, I was gonna try and intimidate them, Rod.
All
I
right.
was just gonna wait. I was gonna wait until the subs were done. But
Yeah, well, I realized we have more melee folks. I shouldn't have shot at this guy. I should have started with the guys in the sky.
that's fine.
And
I
I'm
will
gonna
intimidate 2 of them actually.
I'm going to be doing something to them too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and intimidate 2 of the flyers. Get down here. Ugh. Oh, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be very stymied anymore. But so that should be a 9 actually.
Their intimidate's a 7.
So that would make them vulnerable.
And which 2 is that going to be on?
I mean, it really didn't matter. Where's Captain Keen? Because I figured you were going to be shooting.
He's over there.
Yeah. We'll just make it 2 of the ones back here. Like, since they're close to me, they're the ones that can hear me.
Okay.
Which 2 are vulnerable?
They're back here.
Oh,
We have 6 more coming behind us.
Yeah, you know how when you. Yeah. All right. I will only aim and shoot at one of those because of that -8.
Oh, I understand.
I will take a
Try
very.
to do that one.
I'm not going to try to shoot him in the head, though. Because again, the -8. So I think that's with he's vulnerable, so that gets an 8 down to a -6. And I am aiming, so that gets it down to a -2. But the Thab also ignores 2 points of penalty, so straight up shot. Aimed at that guy there.
Wow.
See, and you were worried about it. You should have shot them both.
Yeah, or yeah, I should. All right, well that's okay. I assume a 27 gets the job done. I don't have their toughness in front of me because I have to zoom back in.
Their
Eight.
toughness is an 8 with an AP2.
Oof.
Ugh. Look at
Watch
those.
watch the canopy goose. Come on, I'm not the only old guy here to get that.
Yeah, I got it.
My dad was also old.
Just wasn't funny. Was it too soon still?
No, I said. All right, and then since that was last turn, that can go away. Here, I'll put it back over here for you. I'm all done.
I will all out attack this Techno Demon. Because technically it would let me, what's it called, persist until my turn. Ooh. So a 21 is a good.
Okay.
So 2 wounds, 4 shock.
And that takes that one out.
Who's left? Alex and Spoot.
What Alex wants to do is grab. Well, first of all, this one over here, is he able to easily fly while that thing he's the only one holding?
Could you repeat that? I didn't.
This scat, I think it is. This scat
Yes.
over here. Is it able to fly easily while it has that? It's the only one carrying the canister.
They all dropped it was these up here that had the canisters. Like there was one between these two, one between these two, and one between these two, and the canisters and chains shot off, and that's what the Tharkoldu came out of.
Okay, then I am going to. How far away are these? Are they still within 30 meters of us?
30.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
they're coming in kind of low. They're not in melee range, but they would be in shooting
Okay.
or spell, type range.
Okay. Because I had activated the key for one. I thought they had canisters too. What I'm going to do is just pyrokinesis this guy then.
Okay.
And it's a -8 to do that.
If it's targeting dodge, yes.
Okay. Oh, wait. Well, that's why I had done the. Thank you. That's why I had actually done the TK. What I'm going to try to do then is grab these two with TK with telekinesis, and that's an
Okay.
unarmed.
Okay.
Which is not going to do much against them. I'm going to go on.
Somebody said I had to use a dishwasher. But I didn't do this. That's stupid.
I'm going to go on and just let that go as a miss, and I'll take the shock.
And then Spoot.
Spoot is going to be a good dog and go underneath the bus there, because flying things will get the dogs and pick them up and take them away. We don't like that.
All right. Okay, so the Russian soldiers will try that combined action again and see if they can hit. They're at a -4 still. Nope. And then it is the villain's turn. So 2, 3, 5, 6. So this one here, it turns around and flies off. And this one here, you see it put a red laser beam on Borya.
Ah,
Good choice.
And this one shoots at it.
I've been pinged.
Good thing Spoot's not a cat. He might go after that beam.
Exactly. Exactly. E 15
hits.
is a standard against my dodge.
Okay. So luckily Spoot wasn't there, otherwise he would have been affected by the small blast.
Aha. It is like we knew telekinetically. Or is that telepathically? I get confused.
A tele something.
I will take a shock.
And then they fly very fast, so they kind of switch positions. And then this one here will paint the captain.
What? How dare you?
It's not rolling good. And probably does not hit.
No, that does not.
This will paint the mountain. And these the number 2s kind of switch where they are. They zoom past each other. And then that one will shoot. $23.
23 will hit the mountain. It'll be a standard.
I don't think it'll do anything. But Recusis, I went back. If it was medium, I would count Recusis in it, but it's a small blast, so I won't. Yeah, it doesn't do anything there. 3, 4 will paint Alex here that's holding it.
I didn't grab it actually, but yeah.
Oh, you're right. You tried. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The 16 hit.
Yes, you have a good success.
And what is your toughness?
My toughness is an 8 right now.
An 8. So the 1 wound to shock.
Okay, I will spend the possibility to try to soak. Yes, I soaked.
That was 6. That did hit. And then this one is going to paint Electo. Oh, okay. And we'll miss. So that's the interesting thing that those scats do.
Ancient fire.
Trick attacks this round have a -4 penalty.
Did y'all want to keep the other card? I forgot to ask.
Me, I forgot to ask as well.
Yeah, but we're past that.
We're
I
past
think.
that. We're fine.
Yeah.
So
Do you
the
want
villains
to
go
check for a
first.
different one? Do you guys want to go for a different card, or do you want to keep this one?
No,
It's fine.
Keep this one. It's not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing on the standard line to be a problem.
So they'll kind of do the opposite. Like, still the ones down here are painting, but they were the ones that were up here before. So it's like they kind of go past each other, one painting, one shooting, and then as they turn around, and then the other one paints and the other one shoots.
Find their hive mind, take it out. Oh, wait.
So the first one will go against Boria again.
Oh,
Whoa!
that's gonna sting a bit.
Oh, right in the pancreas.
Almost a glory.
I believe that is an outstanding hit.
Hey, Boria, you want me to give you the opponent fails?
Oh, hold on. Let's see.
Oh no, I would give it to you from my hand. So, it's do you want it?
Nah. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
You
I
sure?
can dig
Because I have one in my pool.
You know what? Would you like a? You know what? I'll trade you a setback for the one the opponent fails. How's that? Where are you, Dan? There you go. This is in the pool. Why waste?
What was that?
Discretion is a better part of valor.
All right.
So then the second one will paint the captain.
That 22 on me, that is a
Yes.
hit.
Okay.
Standard.
And what is your damage? Or I mean your toughness?
Only an 8.
So 1 wound, 2 shock.
I'll try to soak it. Yep.
There you go.
Feeling good.
Then they'll try on the mountain. Nope.
The 10 will indeed miss me.
Well, it should be 14 rounds because you're still vulnerable, aren't you?
The 14 will indeed hit no.
Oh, 14 wood.
Yes. But
Oh,
I think
but
you're-
it's not going to do any damage.
I think you're only
Yeah.
about 13, which is still.
Then Alex. Nope. Or 10? I doubt it 10 hits.
No, a 10 does not hit.
And then Electro.
They are just jamming on me.
Yeah, it was like that first it was like a 58 and then that one's a 1.
Well, that's both of them on that end that have now rolled
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Okay, hero's turn.
These things are not within 40 meters of us, right?
Let's see here.
They're moving too fast to be within 40 meters.
I would say that one with you would be within 40 meters.
Okay, so I'm going to diminish its dex and maneuver to try to get out of the line of sight to make them
Okay.
vulnerable. So we'll go with the diminish first. It's a 16 on the diminish, which is against their shit. What am I thinking? Willpower and spirit. That means 7. So that's
good.
yeah, it's a good success. So that'll be 4 attributes to their dex will be dropped
Okay.
to this one. Now what I need to roll. So for the maneuver, that's only going to be a 10. So I'm not going to be able to maneuver on these guys. Sorry, couldn't make them vulnerable for you there, Keen, but it is a little slower.
That's all right. I will again attempt to intimidate the 2 that are down this way.
Okay.
That's not going to work.
Do you need a second chance?
If you want, yeah. I mean, otherwise, I was going to spend a possibility.
Well, let's start with the second chance.
All right.
Okay.
A little bit better.
Yeah,
So
a little bit better.
It'll
but...
be a standard.
Oh, yeah. That's all I need.
Yep,
All right.
I agree.
Then I will make those 2 vulnerable. And
I'll shoot at both of them. So I'm calculating that I'm a -6. I can't aim. So I will have, -6 to shoot those 2.
Why can't you?
Because that's a single shot at one guy. I'm shooting 2 of them.
Sure.
And, I'm favored. So let me be favored. All right. So a 19 is, I think, only what, a good?
It's a good.
I'll stick with the good and see how we do. These things are not super difficult, super tough, right?
Up to see.
yeah, they're only an 8.
Yeah. So the first 3 and 6, and the second 3 and 6. I'm all done.
So you take out both of those.
And I'm now going to try to telekinetically grab this one.
Okay.
And there are no modifiers. No, I would have to spend a possibility to grab him. So I'm going to just not worry about it.
Okay.
I think it's just me left.
I have not
This
got
one.
Yeah, you in the
Oh, yeah.
mountain.
Oh, we're in me in the mountain. What would you like to do, mountain?
I will go back to the Devastator, and I'm going to start firing the exterminator. So that's been on the Devastator because, well, it's kind of bulky.
Yeah,
and also one that has that -4 dex.
Yeah, we haven't used it since I acquired it. Might as well warm it up.
I've used it once. So I'm at a -2 because it's a heavy burst. Well, a 5 is definitely going to miss. But I will. No, I won't put possibility. I'm all done.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to telepathically tell Spoot to go to the other side because there's explosions going on. Come up over here. Use the bus's leverage as I pull out the Alpha Eliminator. This one right here. How far is he? One's trying to get away. Because I have a minimum of 250 meters on the gun.
It's within that range. I didn't see which one you were shooting at.
One
In
the
the
white.
one that's off the screen.
That one. I just moved it. It hit subsonic speeds and it's not turning, so it's off.
So is it within 1 kilometer?
Kilometer.
Because that's my long range. I don't know if it's really worth shooting them at that point, but
I'm sorry, little girl.
snack time for the doggo.
No, she was under my table and I moved my foot and
Oh, yeah.
woke her up.
Shame on you.
It is 6 kilometers away.
So that's a no. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm going to shoot the one with the diminished dexterity then. And then I'm going to intimidate the other one and say, your friend got away, but you will not.
Yes, that one's going wherever it wants to.
Yeah, I'm feeling generous. I think I'll let it go.
Let's see. Multi-targeting. That's what I'm doing, but I'll worry about multi-action because of the haste still. I roll a 3. Oh. I'll let the 3 go.
Okay. Spoot had moved,
Yes.
so we will see if these ineffective soldiers will be able to deal with that.
You can do it, soldiers.
Nope, they can't.
You suck, soldiers.
They try. They're just there for show.
They're pretending.
If you wouldn't have taken out the Patriots, that would have been a more fair fight.
That's true.
So heroes go first. Fatigue. Spellcasting tests are favored, but any failure is considered a mishap.
Well, I will be very vulnerable because I don't wish the fatigue to happen because that activates that torturous visions problem. And it's actually very, by the way. But
Oh, very.
And before anybody goes, I'll play an idea to make the approved action anything.
Okay.
Alex is going to come over and in Russian say a blessing because they're kind of allies, and I'd like to increase their dexterity and mine.
Okay.
So. And that's, again, a good. So I just go back up to... At the end of this round, everyone's dexterity goes back down for if you were blessed. Captain Keen might actually still be within my range.
How far is it?
Kane's dexterity is already boosted higher than what you gave him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you just put to like a plus. Yeah, I don't think you can go to +3.
Yeah, it's 10 meters.
Okay. And then how much was it?
+1.
+1.
Then again, I think you've got, what, one more round worth of the 3 to your dex as it is?
This will be the last round of it.
So that tells me what. Oh, I might as well go ahead and hit you guys with another enhance. You know what? What's your dex, Mountain?
8, but it cannot get any higher.
It can't? Oh, well, never mind then.
If you want to enhance my charisma so I can intimidate these things better, is an option.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure our shooters can still shoot at them. But the intimidate will work too because it gives the vulnerability. So I will enhance your. You said charisma?
Yup. It's a low number too, so it helps you get that really big bonus.
Alright, and is any of these others within range to hit a diminish on?
What was the range of that diminish?
Diminish is a 40 meters.
40. No, just this one.
Okay, well then I won't worry about him. So I will hit you with an enhance, and let's see, I'll re-up Keen's enhance, so that I guess it'll be 2 different enhance casts. Or how's that work? Would it be 2 separate castings or what? For casting, well, casting the same spell twice, but 2 different enhanced abilities.
Does Magister let you cast the same spell twice?
It lets me
No.
cast 2 spells, but I don't know if I need to put a negative before, because I'm hitting 2 targets.
You can multi-target and do the same thing, but you can't do the same action twice, even as part of a multi-action. So you can't say, I'm going to enhance twice, and you get spirit and you get strength.
You'd have to use a different skill.
Yep.
Or a different.
So it could be another magic skill, just not the same spell or even.
Okay,
the same
so I can't enhance 2 different. Okay, so I'll enhance your charisma. And
Well, I mean, if you want to hit both of our decks, then I can try maneuvering a little bit better too. But
all right, well, I mean, whichever's best for you.
I'm better at intimidating right now because I'm only 1 better on maneuver, but I'm 4 better on
I don't
intimidate.
have to do 2 things at once.
Okay.
But so I'll go ahead and enhance. Yeah, there it goes. Ooh, there we go. 21.
That is outstanding.
All right, so increase by 3 points for the next 3 rounds. And you made it any, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'll go ahead and draw. I'm good. That's it. I'm done.
Oh, you know what? I lied to you. I should have been spirit instead. Oh well. I forgot my intimidate's off spirit, not charisma.
Well, that's up to the DM. It's still the same increase.
Yeah, it was the same target number. So, Lehman, is it okay if it would have been spirit instead of charisma? Because we were trying to do it for my intimidate.
I'll allow because you were specifying what you wanted it for.
Okay. All right. In that case, I will go intimidate. You know what? I'm gonna try to do all 3 over down here. Like
Okay.
I'll move a little closer to him and intimidate all 3. Maybe I can make those soldiers hit something.
That's a success.
Yep, that's fine. Vulnerability is all I really need on them. Because I need to get to 12. Yeah. So I'll just make them all vulnerable.
There we go. Who wishes to go next?
Borgia is going to against the undexy one.
Okay.
We're going to do a multi-action intimidate and flash freeze. And we'll get the bonus number there. No modifiers for the intimidate. A bonus number of 4. So the intimidate will be a good. We'll make them very stymied, just in case I don't actually do any damage here. And the flash freeze, that +4 will take out the -4 because of his Dexy. Because he loses 4 points on the dodge there. And that's a Kinesis 15, so +4. So I will miss with the flash freeze though, because I get an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, 15. I'm still a -4 because his dodge is still a -4.
Yeah.
Goes to 11. But I hit on the intimidate. I get to draw a card for that. And that'll be board your turn. Spoots is still hiding.
Okay. Captain Keen or the Mountain?
Yeah. I will shoot at the one that has that dex, right? Because you're gonna probably shoot at those 3 with that vulnerable.
Are all 3 of them vulnerable?
Those 3 are.
I will.
I have missed it. I'm all done.
Are they vulnerable or very vulnerable?
They're
Just
vulnerable.
vulnerable.
So if I shoot at 3 of them, I'm looking at a total of a -8. The hell. I'll go for it. They're vulnerable after all. I think an 11 is not great, so I'll spend possibility.
You don't forget your favored.
Yeah, that's a good point. I will. Thank you. I will not forget the favorite. All right. So 19 is a good.
Good.
Excellent. So 2 and 3. 1. All right. 2 and 3.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so yes, you take out all 3 of the scats. Let's see if these soldiers can shoot this one here. Yeah. +1 to the dex. It's at a -4. Their combined is +4, so that cancels. And they actually hit it.
Well done.
Whoops.
Wow.
I apparently typed in the toughness as the bonus number.
Yeah.
I didn't have the Astra for toughness there. Let's try this again. And the 1. So that one actually, they shoot that one down thanks to that the little dexterity boost there. And then it's the villain's turn, and the rest of them do that subsonic boom. You hear the sonic boom as they go 6 kilometers off in the distance because they have to coordinate as a pair.
Goodbye.
So we are at the end of the scene. So go ahead and drop your, or raise your cards to a 5, heal all your shock. The soldiers will salute you. If you want to do a couple of quick heals, you can get those in as well.
Yeah, it's anybody want some first aid?
Yes.
All right.
Please.
So I will try some first aid on you.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who could get first aid.
There you go.
Hey, look at that. Fit as fiddle.
Was the attuned played?
That is me putting it down to get down to 5 cards at the end of a scene. So
Okay.
if somebody wanted to trade for it and play it, they could. I would take that card route. I'm just trying to figure out if it's better to give you an action or if you want the second chance.
I think they're muted.
The mountain only has 1 wound, right?
Correct.
Okay. Healed mountain.
So the two, Rod and Michael John are muted at the moment if you're trying to talk to us.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
we've both been talking. We were like blah 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 blah. Yeah, he took the attune before I could get it.
I will play the attuned and most likely draw the techno demon attack.
Yeah.
But I cannot draw from the cosmic card, so you will be able to. Ooh,
Oh, you didn't get the one you were worried about.
no, actually. I got a better one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I guess it gets him back down to 5.
Ugh, the setback.
How many of the smart gun attachments do you have? Do you have any left?
No. Why? do
Wait,
we
somebody drop the setback?
Yeah, to get back down to 5, I had to get rid of a few. And setback
Oh,
was one of them. I went.
Fun.
You know
No,
what?
someone wants to
All right.
take it and hang on to it.
I
Yeah.
will.
Okay.
Did you take it? Oh no.
No, I did not. So
It's there.
if you have a card that you were going to take it for, Robert, go ahead. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I have a step card in my hand, and those are always nice.
Yeah. I got rid of an action so I could get this. So
Okay.
take the second bet.
Which step card do you have?
C.
Okay, I've got B in my hand. I've been holding on to that too.
Okay.
So is the mountain? Does he need another card? I'm trying to decide.
No.
No, because he played.
The 2.
Okay, he played me too. Okay, so everybody has their cards. Did you? Looks like there was some healing. That was
Does anybody
done.
else need healing that didn't get healed?
I don't think there was.
What about
I was
you?
looking at everyone's icons.
Yeah, the mountain got a heal. You got a heal, right, Alex?
Yeah, the mountain has been healed. I thought, has mine not?
Your miniature doesn't show that you've been healed, so
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah, the mountain has been healed, and I got healed.
Very nice.
Okay.
So, Lehman, can I put this smart gun attachment onto the exterminator and kind of keep that on my back? Because I have a heads up display.
Okay,
Which
that's fine. Like you can do that as you get back in the Doomistator and drive across the little
because
land bridge thing.
Mandalorian head battle and light someone up.
Thank you, fine soldiers of the Russian Republic.
Thank you.
Or,
So you
or
you
whatever
get
we're
into-
calling it now.
right across this is Ovalon, and when you get there, your interactive map beeps, and Alex, when you look at the map, there are kind of three little pings going off on the map.
Okay. Where are these pings in relation to us, and what are they?
One is pretty close to you to the east. Like I said, you just got to the other side of that area of highway that's on the land bridge in Oblon, and one of the pings is just east of you. One of them is almost directly north, and the other one is northwest.
Well, which one of these pings do y'all want to go for first?
You've got the map.
Whichever
I
is
say you
closest.
Well, I'm
choose.
showing y'all the map.
Yes, but I'm saying you have the map. You choose.
Yeah, I'm okay with you being in charge there.
So the first
Well,
location.
why don't we just go one to the east?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
That is where I'm
We can
driving.
start with the east and then go backwards.
Okay, so if you kind of tap the little bleep on little blip that's flashing on the east, you get this sort of the Tharkle version of Google Streets, pops up. And you see this building.
This tower with camels on top.
And a floating rectangle in the sky.
Does anyone seem to be around?
Yeah, there's people walking and stuff. Actually, it's very different than any of the other places in Aquive that you've been to. This kind of looks like a halfway normal area of the city. It is past that land bridge, and where the downtown part, there has been some fighting between Volkov and Jezreel's forces and Ukrainian patriots, and that this place, while there are various Russian soldiers, occupying it, and that's obvious, the people themselves tend to just be, walking down the street, shopping, going, to places and stuff like that. It actually looks, like it's running like a city would.
So is this some sort of convenience store area kind of thing? It looks like it's
Yes,
three storefronts.
there's a few storefronts. The place that the Camel Tower is a kind of a few stores are in that, with a road that actually goes through the building, and there are lots of these little, marketplace, almost just like covered kiosks that sell various products. Some of the words you can read, some of them you can't, because like I said before, Ukrainian is close, but it's not exactly Russian, and sometimes the words are the same and sometimes they are not.
So Alex, where is beep coming from?
Look at the map.
So it looks like it's coming from that the camel building.
It's coming from that.
Okay.
Well, let's go inside and ask around and talk to people, see what is here.
Sounds like good plan.
Yes, this sounds like very good plan.
Do some shopping.
As we get out, I'll look at the Doomastator and just look at it and go, beep beep. Walk in.
Did it just lock itself?
Yeah, it'll lock itself with my fist if anyone try to touch it.
I can stay out here and keep an eye on it. You know, weapons ready.
Or we rig it to explode in 30 minutes, and then after we get back, we unhook the
What if we're gone
explosives.
32 minutes?
Well, then we should have faster.
No, we walk back out at 30 minutes, but don't get to the vehicle till 30 minutes and 1 second.
More likely we get into
I'll
the
wait
vehicle.
here unless
It was a great
unless you
idea.
guys need me in there. Like once you go in there, if it's hey, we're going in the basement, then I'll come in.
Sure. Or we could leave Spoot with you too.
Yeah, there's a chance you'll just be talking.
We'll leave Spoot here, and in case you pet Spoot, and Spoot will tell me what's going on genetically.
Whatever it was you just said.
The telepathy, yes. Yeah, I get confused between telepathy. This is telepathy. It's a long story.
So
With your
you,
mind.
Yeah, it's good. I like you. It's good. Okay.
So as you start to go into the building, as you see the part of the tower with the camels on top is kind of in front of the rest of the building, and as there's an arrow kind of pointing towards the building, and as you start to go into the building, the arrow turns to that tower where the camels are on.
Okay. It looks like it's in or on the tower.
So we follow a little arrow. Okay.
Can we get into the tower?
Follow
The
arrow,
tower
just
does
follow,
not
don't
have
say
any
no.
what looks to be any entrances there.
Well,
To the shop owner and be like, we're going to break into the tower bit. I hope you don't.
well, you can fly up, can't you, Mountain?
Oh, well, yeah, but that's not as fun as breaking the roof. Yeah, I guess.
Well, it might be on top of.
Okay.
I don't want to fly.
I just got these wings.
And I'm going to activate my telekinesis because I can then get other people to the top as needed.
Okay.
And I can do the same. So
I'll let one of you guys send me up there, since we don't need to stay with the car apparently.
No, we can watch the car from off top.
I agree.
Because that's what we're doing.
Okay. So we all going up?
yes, we can all get up there. Need telekinesis, not mind thing, fly.
Or
So
hold on to Mountain Foot as he flies.
Yeah,
Yes.
the rest too.
So
Oh,
in various
doesn't-
ways, or continue.
Oh, Electo, doesn't Mountain have a little pouch that you fit in?
I don't know if
thought
he's
y'all
built it
rigged
yet.
that. Oh, okay.
I was going to say, it's probably his back pocket. No? C'est la vie.
So you get up to the top. You get to where the camels are, and as you're going up, the interactive map that Alex has, it kind of turns, or a 3D little image appears with the arrow kind of keeps pointing up, and you go past the camels and you get to the very top of that spherical structure, and right on the apex of it is a metal box about the size of a matchbox.
Okay. Well, this seems to be where the ping comes from.
It does not look like Big Bulva. Unless it was Little Pin.
Seems to look more like a Zippo.
Does it look like it's locked?
Right.
It looks like it's locked. The box is fashioned to the matchbook, and like does your character, does Alex have Russian?
Yes.
Okay, so you get kind of the symbol that's similar to the tap and pay type symbol.
Okay. So, well, the tap and pay, I'm not sure what we would tap. Just continue to look at it with science and scholar, just seeing if I can figure out what we're supposed to do with this.
Okay.
Is there supposed to be some sort of metro card you need?
Do you want science or scholar
All
or computers?
right. Evidence analysis.
Evidence analysis. Okay. 12.
So you think if you hold your interactive map up close to it, that it should be able to transfer some information to your map.
Okay. I'll do that.
So you put the interactive map close to that box up at the top, and you see there's pieces what appear, and the evidence analysis works with this also. It looks like there's portions of some type of coordinates that appear on the interactive map, and once it all uploads into your map, you hear a audible crackle noise inside of that metal box, and the little blip and arrow that we're pointing there stops on your interactive map.
Okay. And it's not a complete coordinate, right? Or
Correct.
Is it
It's not a complete. It looks to be maybe about a third.
So we need to go visit the other sites to get the complete code or coordinate.
Maybe.
So let's go to the north. That's the closest.
Okay, so you continue up, and it's a pretty straight road. The same road that you went across to get to Ovalon, that continues up. You pass a lot of small shops that above them, they have apartment buildings or apartments that are in various stages of disrepair. They're just old Soviet style apartments, and you go past a few of those, and there is a park on your right, and the blip looks like it's kind of in the middle of that park.
Go in and search for another one of these boxes.
So you go to the park, which is near the Minsky Metro entrance, and where the ping is coming from, it looks like this.
Okay.
And when you approach this statue,
say a prayer, cross.
you get about 2 meters from the statue, and on your interactive map, it makes an audible beep. And in Russian, it says "Kto ya?" and it roughly translates to "Who am I?"
Saint Michael? I'll say in Russian. Or type it in Russian.
So the interactive map, a green check mark appears. And but like, what I want to say, 3 boxes appear and one little check mark for one box appears.
Okay. Does it look like there's more of the name I need to give, or that there's other places?
It looks like maybe not everything was given. Like you said St. Michael, but there might be more needed.
Okay, because I'm trying to see the statue to see what is there, because it doesn't look like a dragon killer. So I will roll Scholar.
Okay.
To see what else I know. I have a 13, but that probably needs to be higher. Or does it?
No, that's fine. It is, you have that religious background. Orthodox is a little, different than Catholic. They don't do a lot of the dragon aspect of it, but you do believe that it is Saint Michael. And it's just maybe there's something about him that you just need to enter.
Try Saint
Like
Michael,
what is he?
the angel,
the archangel,
Saint Michael. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you enter in Russia, Taxiarch, which means archangel, and all 3 boxes appear, Saint Michael Archangel, and the little symbol of the put this map next, or put the interactive map next to the statue appears.
And the coordinates download, or?
And yes, you get another third of coordinates, and there is an audible crackle sound, and that blip goes away.
Okay. So shall we go to the west?
Tis the last place to go.
Northwest, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes. Northwest.
Well, from here, it actually is.
Oh, it'd be way west, yeah. You are correct. I used my mind on the archangel thing. I is blown now.
It's done for the rest of the act. So you get to the other one. You walk to the other one. You have to cross the large street, which can be dangerous sometimes. And you get
dropping demons on us. Of course, it's dangerous.
You get to an area that I'll show you here. And this is kind of what I was explaining before, where the bottom is these stores, and then you have these apartments in various stages of disrepair or repair. And you kind of go around this building, and you get to once again, the interactive map is kind of, pointing an arrow that you're following, and it leads you to a bar that has video games in it, a bar grill that has video games in it, and it's called Respawn.
Okay.
And you go inside.
This is so retro.
Yes. Does anyone know how to play video games?
Oui.
Oh, good.
And know how to steal video games. It's very profitable.
You get to this Respawn, and they have, it's drinks, food, video games.
Maybe this is my kind of place.
And there's also lights and people dressed up like Tharkol do.
It's even more. They cosplaying.
Hey, do we want to just clear this place out?
Why would we do that?
Well, because they're bad people, right?
No.
I don't think they are bad. I think they dress bad.
Well, it is Darkhold, so we're walking in there with all of our guns and stuff.
So
Yeah, all right.
they would just think we are cosplayers as well.
Yeah, so
it's
there,
fine.
you go in and there's lots of people dressed up, that do kind of look like they're in some cosplay kind of type thing of, we got to live with it. Let's live with it all the way. And
oh no, do we have to do karaoke here?
It is pretty crowded. The patrons are drinking at the bars, tables, playing video games and stuff. And again, the interactive map kind of leads you to it looks like one of the video games where you sit in, kind of the racer type games or the tank type games, those type.
Oh.
And there's words, in Cyrillic, but it translates as Horgon tank.
So this is a Dave and Buster's Russian style.
This looks like Drive.
And on the interactive map, the word Igarat, play, appears.
Well,
and on the chair that's sitting there, you see what appears to be a virtual reality helmet.
So Borea Locutus?
Yeah, I shy away from the virtual reality helmet. That reminds me way too much of getting poked in the brain.
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to ask, is this the poke in the brain type of reality or not?
I think you'll have to put the helmet on to find out.
Is this more Core Earth kind of look?
No, it definitely looks occult tech-ish.
But yeah, that would be all you, my friend.
Is there a place for me to jack in directly with my direct connect?
Not really, but if you pick up the helmet and kind of look in it, it doesn't appear to have needles or anything. There appears to be these round sequin type things, these metal sequins on it.
Okay, so a tank game, me driving. Okay, maybe Captain Keen would like it. He liked to drive the land boat. Eh? The big tank.
You need shooter too. You tank driver. You need shooter.
Oh yes, I can shoot. I'll pull out my gun and aim. The thing. I assume you all stop me.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I will jump in the cabin
Exactly,
and put on the helmet.
Okay, so you put on the helmet, and for a moment you feel a strange sense of vertigo as the metal things kind of touch up against your antenna. And you feel like your mind is kind of pulled away from your body, and it's very dissimilar to anything you've ever experienced. If you've ever been to the Godnet, it's not like that. It's not like the Kerr that you're in. And suddenly you feel like your presence is up against another presence that is a very simple mind that's kind of very basic, and like your presence and your state of mind is actually kind of enveloping this other one. And you feel this subtle but constant pain and helplessness that's emanating from this other mind, and you realize that you are inside of the mind of another living being. And you see that it is in the ruins of a city.
Oh, no.
And you're a little dizzy, and you seem to be looking around, and you're getting all vertigo because you're looking through three eyes that are all turning in different directions, and then they kind of look at each other, and there's these eyes on metallic stalks that you're looking through. And one of the eyes kind of looks down, and you see these huge black elephant-like legs and feet, and you realize that you're not even inside of a human. And the stalks, your eyes, the rest of it is some type of occult tech weaponry and armor that has replaced almost everything except for the legs. It's pretty much like everything above the pelvis of this creature has been encased or replaced by occult tech. And in the distance, you see several what appear to be small little people running around firing little bitty guns at you, while hordes of spectators off in the sidelines cheer from all around.
Congratulations, you're now in gamer.
That's what I was thinking.
So I don't know if anybody else has seen that but me, but
those little jerks are kidding me with the pinpricks. I will shoot them back.
Okay, so since you're actually a psychic, you can either choose to make a challenging DN12 computers or a standard DN10 telepathy test.
That's funny. Let's see. I'll go with the telepathy because that's an 8 versus the 7 computers. All right, we got this. Challenging, so I need a 12. Is that right?
If you're using telepathy, it's a 10.
Oh, 10. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got a 10. We got this.
Yeah, 12's for computers if you're using it.
Boom.
Okay, and you need to make 3 of them.
One down. Round 2.
Yes.
Oh. Does anybody have a either an action card or a willpower?
I have a willpower, I'll give you.
I think I have the willpower. I also have a supporter and an action. What do you like?
Dan's giving me the willpower right here.
All right.
Dan, you
whatever. It don't matter to me. At this point in time.
Enjoy step B.
All right.
And then we'll throw the willpower down there.
Okay. And then one last one.
We need glorious roll on this.
That's not glorious.
So, Captain Keen, would you like to have a master plan or a nemesis?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Or would you like to support me by kicking the case?
I'll just play supporter.
Yeah. There you go.
That works.
Okay, so you succeed in the last one, so you do not take shock, and you do not take additional shock because you were using telepathy. And you would have been stymied and vulnerable for the remaining of the act if you had used telepathy and messed up, so that was good. Just because now it's over, you win. You win, you to destroy all of your, the little people that were shooting against you. So I just wanted to say there was a few things interesting that could have happened. If Captain Keen would have done it, he could, if he would have been taking any shock, he could ignore all of them because he has darkness perks, but he would have gained another darkness perk.
Ooh.
And if an Orician character could ignore it, but they would have to take a corruption test. Because this is the dark side. You realize that you were actually controlling a living thing and killing people in the game. And Your mind goes back. The little, get me close to the thing appears on the interactive map, and it downloads or uploads, sorry, the rest of the coordinates before there is that audible crackling noise, and it stops. And once all three of the what do I want to say? All three of the parts of the coordinates compile together, and you get a new location that shows up on the map.
Mhm.
And it is actually really close to where the camel building was,
So we
which
go back
isn't too
there.
far away. It's not too far away. It's just
They should have
You
put directions on which
backtrack.
way to go.
yes.
And so we will
So-
backtrack.
So you backtrack, and it takes you basically right across the street to one of those apartment complexes, and it's leading you into the apartments. And one of the things about apartments in Russia and Ukraine is to get into them, you have to have a magnetic key. So I will need a hard lock picking test to get past the door.
Locutus, would you mind enhancing Captain Keen's dexterity, and I can try to assist Captain Keen?
May we? I will cast Enhance on his abilities. 18 to your dexterity.
I do not help.
I think Rod's muted again.
Keen, what's your dexterity?
Yes, Rod is muted.
Oh, sorry. My dexterity is currently at 14 because I'm assuming the 2 points from you faded away a while ago.
The points for me did fade a long time ago.
Yeah.
So an 18 to so your 14 is your typical. So that's only a standard success then.
Yep.
I'd give you another point.
Okay. I assume I'm the one rolling the lock picking here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go then.
All you do is push open door. What is big deal?
Well, it's really pushing it open with style.
Wow.
And you did.
Indeed, it did
Yes,
have
you did.
style.
All right. Do we have the cards?
Somebody's.
I
what,
have
for,
a drama.
for a glory.
I have the glory, so
I have a drama as well. So
Yeah,
So
I have
just a drama.
All right, then I will start with who would like to trade to me first.
Well, you have possibilities.
Why?
No, see, you might
No,
not
no.
then, because you're gonna get it back too. Actually, I actually have two heroes. Take one anyone.
Lucusus, you cast a lot, so there's a willpower.
Thank you.
Nice, that was the possibility, and now the drama. This way, Michael John doesn't have to trade me his hero.
I just said that I would because I have to.
I don't want. Oh wait, you have two?
No, it's
Then yeah,
fine.
no, trade me and take the drama.
Yes.
Just put it on the table. All right, so there. Yep, we'll push that off with some stuff.
So everybody gains the possibility.
Which
And
act?
had already had one that gave it to the end of Act 6, so that doesn't increase. But y'all gain a possibility, and is it a card too?
yes.
Yeah. Is this Act 5 then?
Yes,
Yeah,
you are
we-
in Act 5.
I think that's the first time he's ever actually rolled the 60. So I wanted to keep track. And I got a willpower back.
Who played it?
Electo.
That worked out well.
So yes, you just get right into the the building. It leads you up to the 4th floor, and with that glory, it continues. So you get through the next lock. This one is a much lower tech with an actual key that turns. You get there into an apartment, and the apartment is completely bare. And sitting, like, you go in, there's an open room, and right in the middle of the floor is a small open wooden chest, and inside of the chest looks to be a wooden mace with blue and red swirls in it, as if whoever put this eternity shard there wanted to make it clearly visible.
It's a trap.
So who else thinks this is a trap?
Yeah, I'm suspicious.
Hey, Rod,
Yes,
did you say this is the first time Keen rolled over a 60?
I thought so.
It's not. It's her second one, at least.
Oh, okay. Well,
You rolled a 69 on an attack that Boria played a glory to not long ago.
you do keep better records there on that sort of thing than I.
Hey, we should go pick that up.
And before you can actually do anything,
Hey, Alex.
Yep.
Use that mind stuff you do to lift it up and bring it to you.
That's what I was going to do.
Excellent.
Because I still technically have it up. We haven't had a battle since I lifted some of us up to the top of the Camel Tower. So unless we go into a battle right
lift
now.
it up. Okay. Well, if you went ahead and you lift it, I will. I'm not.
Ooh, stuff.
And as you lift it up, and it is an eternity shard. You do know that. Suddenly, the apartment shudders violently, and a huge armor occultech claw bursts through the wall with an explosion of concrete and dust.
Okay.
He looks menacing. Or she, or it.
Yeah, Boria, you're not native to Ukraine, are you?
No, I would not be.
So this thing looks pretty yellow.
Yes, it's very yellow.
Okay, just making sure I understood.
Hell yellow.
And the scene switches to dramatic also.
Dun dun dun.
This is a Saigon.
Okay.
I'll be favored.
Who would like the mace? Boria or Mountain?
I'm not going to use it. I have a +8 weapon.
Okay, then Boria, I'll hand this off to you and just say, use this against that.
What? Yeah, mace.
Or well, I'll take it if you don't want it. So.
Oh, well, actually, you're going to be able to tap it a little easier.
Mace do.
Oh no, I could
Okay,
take it, but
I'll hold on to it then.
yeah.
Okay, that's land vehicles, so that doesn't mean anything. Heroes would go first, but stymied.
I'll be very vulnerable instead.
Approved is penny. That'll be nice.
Forgot.
Wow, those are really big
Boom.
numbers.
Borgia does not want to be very stymied this round, so I'll spend a possibility for the willpower.
What do we need to roll to make that?
Just a 10.
Okay, good. I just barely made it.
Oh. Sorry, I have not done my thing yet.
Spoot!
It gives off this high-pitched wail and hightails it out of the room.
Yeah, pretty much.
He poops.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Yipe.
I made a stinky and just leaves. But mostly because he doesn't want to be eaten. None of us want to be eaten.
Just in case. Or spoot.
So technically, I have the Bulva right now, and I'm gonna have to reactivate my telekinesis. So.
Yeah, I think even with that 1+1 BD damage, I'm gonna do more damage with my punch.
Yeah, I'll keep hold of it because I can use it with TK and have a pretty decent attack. So.
Well, before we get started, I guess we go first, right?
We do.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast haste on. I guess I'll stick with what I normally do, Boria and myself.
Okay.
And Alex is going to initiate telekinesis and step behind the mountain.
Okay, so that's a 16. That's only a good success, I suppose. So 2 points for 1 minute.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And that's an any, so I'll draw a card.
And that is an outstanding success on telekinesis.
Okay.
I will attempt to maneuver the Saigon. Hey, look at that. Oh, I didn't add the +4. Oh, sorry, that was a +4 to it because it's the size, right? All right. So that looks like outstanding then. So it can definitely be very vulnerable.
All right, I'm ready. No one is in melee with it, right?
No,
Correct.
I don't think so.
All right. So that should be the math there. So I will take aim and try to shoot him in the head.
Are you having to type that every time, Rod, or do you have like a macro set up to type that?
No, I have a thing I copied and pasted it onto a perk line, but I'll make adjustments as I go to do it.
Oh, okay.
It's this way. If anyone asks, it's just work. I work it out ahead of time because there's so many different things, you know.
Oh no, I get that. I was just if you were having to type that every time, it would have been really annoying.
I mostly type it. So nice, 3 and 6.
It will spend a possibility.
Now, by the way, next round, would you like to keep this card?
I do. Well, we are earning cards with it. Jim just has to be very vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's a trade I'm willing to make.
I don't dodge.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna get up in its grip.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. So, Alex, you can have a +9 to your toughness.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And I have a +9 to all my defenses and my toughness.
That's pretty good.
Yes. I rolled a 29. I'm all up.
Oh,
Wow.
shice. That's a hell of a roll.
72. So it soaked. It spent a Game Master and one of its own possibilities.
It only got a bonus of 20. Only.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I think that bonus lets it soak. Just a little.
Just,
At least it's not getting a 30 to hit all of us.
Right?
Mm.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing to just use it all up on the first reality roll.
the mountain.
And Alex, I'm willing to stay very vulnerable to keep this card.
Okay. Then I'll make sure that's the first card that goes in. So.
The question will be, how long do you want to keep
Boria?
that card?
Boria is going to multi-action and telekinetic strike and go up and punch it in the snout.
Keeping this card is not a bad idea.
I asked because I've already stuck my season initiative in my pool.
Well, actually, if you do that,
+4
I
to
might
hit
do
it.
something else. Locutus, why don't you use your C's initiative, and I'll move another card in.
There we go.
Okay.
So we're gonna do have an outstanding hit. Well, no, just off outstanding. It's a good hit, I believe. Versus the 14.
You should have a 27. Because
Four.
it's very vulnerable and it's very large.
Yep.
It's large.
Oh, it's also very vulnerable. Okay, yeah. Then it's definitely outstanding. Yes. But I have a bonus number of a 6, which gets me up to the super strength. +4 damage. 2 bonus dice. And toughness 21. Ah! I do a wound! Take that!
It will spend a possibility. And it soaks. And is Spoot going to do anything?
Spoot is going to get out of the way. He's going to go, I'm over here.
We only see Spoot stick his head around the corner of the doorway just a little bit, then leave.
I'll draw my card. And we'll put that into my pool.
The giant caterpillar. I would expect the smallest tonight.
It's probably pretty musky.
So it is going, it opens its mouth, kind of does a breathe in, and you hear a high-pitched whine sound, and something starts spinning inside of it, and then
Here comes a Gatling.
it has an autocannon breath, which is going to be a medium burst on the mountain, which would include Electo and Alex, as well as it will also attack Borea with its claws.
Because I'm up in its grill.
Both of its skills are the same. So it is a 17 hit Borea, Mountain, Electo, and Alex.
So technically that's a 21 on Electo because I'm very vulnerable. However, I get to keep my shield bonus, so you still miss.
Okay.
It will miss the mountain.
It is going to be a good success on Alex.
And the claw is a good success on Borgia.
Okay. So Alex.
Your toughness is increased by 9.
Yes, so I am going to take shock from that.
Okay.
And you added my shield bonus of +3, right? Because you get that.
Right.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With where it was just at my good with the +3.
Okay. So I defended and the action was any, since I just got missed when I draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because that's why I defended.
Yep.
Like, oh,
and then
it shows that it looks
Borea, your toughness is 14.
That is correct.
Okay.
Oh, we killed dragons before.
Oof, base damage 19. We will. I'm gonna soak that. Seems like a good time to soak. I do.
And Dan, you're going to be dropping the Seas initiative, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So, yeah, his turn's done, right?
Yes.
There we go.
And then I drop a master plan to keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a toughness of 27. Good.
And I continue to stay very vulnerable.
All right. Captain Keen.
You.
What's your dex increased again for shooting?
Sure.
All right, so I will diminish the creature's spirit and enhance Keen's dex, or at least I will attempt to.
Is it possible to get me in that too, so I can help try to maneuver it better? Or is that too much?
With dex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just gives me a -2 since I'm using the exact same modifier. All right, so that'll be a 19 for the enhance.
That is a good success for me.
All
Same
right.
here.
All right, so it's 2 points for the next 3 rounds to your dex. Now, as
Thank
far
you.
as the diminish is concerned, the creature's willpower is, what is it, 12 or 10?
Against mine is 10. 12
Okay.
is the spirit.
Although you should actually be at a -4, not a -2, if you're diminishing it and enhancing 2 of us.
Why is that?
He hasted last round.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm lying.
Come on, Rod. You know my maneuver.
I forget.
So, this says willpower or spirit, so...
So it'd be the first one. It'd be 12.
All right, so that's going to only be, what is that, a good? Right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Okay, so it's not the outstanding. So that's cool. It drops its spirit by 4 points. And that'll be it for me. Let me draw a card. And
All right.
Just
I
wait
will.
for him.
I will again maneuver it.
Okay.
So that's a good. So it can be very vulnerable again.
Okay.
Did you make it vulnerable or very?
very.
Very.
Okay. It is currently in melee, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll take that chance. So even roll, I think we're good. Right?
Yep.
And toughness of, I can't scroll down to see it. Is that a
21.
21.
It keeps vanishing when I scroll down.
Whew.
But wait. Here's a coup de grace. Last effect, it says it's 28. Ugh. Oh my god.
1 point.
Wait, there's more. We have some of these Starcold possibilities. Don't those let us re-roll the ones or something?
Yes. They let you re-roll a bonus die, whatever your coup de grace, it would re-roll that.
Just the one though, right? It's not going to
Yes.
all the ones.
If you would have did it before the coup de grace, it would have re-rolled all of that. But after it's like each individual section.
Okay.
Yeah, this works better for you because you rolled a lot. You rolled 2 6s last time on your bonus dice. So.
Oh, I didn't want to re-roll that.
Right.
All right, last effect then is a 21.
Oh.
Do some math here. 38 plus 21. So 59 damage.
Mhm.
It's pretty good.
How many VD did you roll to begin with?
5.
I rolled 2 and got
Yeah.
48.
You exploded all over the place. I get it. I'm just saying, 59 is the number now.
Also, 15 XP against what, 70?
It's not relevant. We were talking about the numbers here. 7 wounds, 29 to tail.
I got 8.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's because I like to, go against tough opponents.
I believe I have my bingo now because the Rodricks are talking about how many wounds they've done.
Is that a thing?
Is that bingo for tonight?
I think that's just tonight. There's a new card every night.
You didn't have bingo for tonight. I didn't disconnect yet.
Oh, damn it.
Don't forget his
All right, so he'll only take 5.
don't forget his
5,
spirit.
right.
His spirit is 4 less.
I dropped it.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
You can be happy to know, Dan, that probably because of that spirit drop is why he's taking 5 right now.
Does he have an ability to bounce wounds? He's a full conversion cyborg, that bastard, isn't he?
Occult tech regeneration. So he takes 3 wounds because he doesn't take wounds on a 20.
All right. Well,
Okay. Boria, did you want to go before me?
still pleased with how I did.
Sure. I will punch.
He spent a possibility to soak, a game master possibility to boost that, and then 2 other ones went away.
I am going to punch and flash freeze him.
Okay.
As part of my multi-action here. 8. Take a bad roll. Oof. That's not good at all. Is it worth it? It's worth it. You spend the possibility. Still 8. Last roll was a 2. It's better. All right. So with getting everything correct, it's going to be a... so it's a good success with the punch.
Okay.
And the flash freeze against his dodge. Let's see, 15 plus 8, that gets to an outstanding. So the punch first. Yes. He'll take a wound.
We'll spend a possibility. And a game master, the last game master possibility. Ooh.
That is my job, taking up the possibilities. Oh. No wounds for you. Yet. 21. Take some shock, which you probably don't take. And then I'm going to get out of the melee.
Mountain, did you want to do anything? You're muted.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, I'm going to go into the melee.
Okay.
Oh, you're going into the melee. Okay. Go ahead.
You kind of did a little do-si-do there.
Exactly. So I will be vulnerable for getting out.
I believe a 25 will be an outstanding.
Yep.
Toughness. 19. Cool. So 1 wound, 2 shock, and then I will move back out of melee and become vulnerable.
Ooh, excuse me.
Untight.
And Alex is going to telekinetically wield the mace.
Okay.
And he's vulnerable, so I'll just go on and add the 4.
Oh, and I'll drop it.
It should be 4. It should be 4 more because he's large.
Oh, that's right. So 4 more. But I'm still going to spend possibility. So that'll be an 8. Last roll was an 8. So that will be a 22 against it, which I think is good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a enemy of the Ukraine? An invader of the Ukraine? I think so.
Yes, it is.
I did not put the weapon in yet. So it's 19 plus 2d6.
I cringe.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I did it wrong. So that's 2 and 5. 7 plus 7 is 24 points of damage. Or 24. Against its toughness.
Okay. That would be 2 shock.
Yeah. Not great, but...
Love tap on nose.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
And then I'll bring the mace back.
Okay.
I will flurry and defend.
Okay.
I'll put a possibility on that. Okay, so I'll have a +9 again, and I will give that to Alex.
Thank you.
Me too.
And I'm vulnerable, so because I moved out of melee.
Okay, so it claws its way into the room. Oh wait. Is this the... Oh, never mind. I was looking at the standard and I'm like, why is this different? And I'm like, wait a second, no, we're in dramatic. So it claws its way and it is going to it's after the captain, and since Lacusis is kind of standing there, it's gonna do its rampage. Actually, it could get Boria too. It has a negative, ignores 4 points of multi-target with spikes claws. And probably doesn't hit most of you, if not all of you.
Nope.
Not with claws. Nope.
Wait, so who is it not attacking?
You guys.
These three.
Oh,
So that would be 11 against Lacusis, Captain Keen, and 13 against Boria.
Oh, 13 would be a standard hit. Sorry.
So that's a 19 damage.
Yeah, with a 14, so that's a wound. I'm going to take this wound. Wound and 2.
And you take the wound, it heals the shock.
they take another one.
Darkhold.
What? What?
Gain a possibility,
Expected that.
and the mountain takes 3 possibilities. Take an additional wound.
Like a really bad guy.
Damn
I
it.
played it earlier in the game. I didn't get to. Guys, none of you took wounds.
That's right. I didn't take it just for you.
It's fine. Alex will help you out.
Will.
So were you gonna do the seize initiative again?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
And I will remain very vulnerable.
My question is do we want to master plan this again? The season initiative.
I have one more season initiative in my hand that's going into the pool next
Okay.
round.
I defended in the.
Oh, that's fine then. That'll work.
Is Electo going to make this thing vulnerable again?
Yep, I will do so right now. There it is. Yep. Very vulnerable again.
Is there a way that I can hit this thing without hitting anybody else with a large blast radius?
Well, it
No,
is
with a large blast,
Mhm.
probably not. No.
Oh. Alex is going to try one more time because I miscalculated my damage last time. So I'm going to try one more time to hit this thing.
So the maneuver was a good,
Yes, very well. So it should be very vulnerable.
very vulnerable.
I'm going to go ahead and let's see.
Alex's melee,
Attack.
that would be a good.
Yep, that's a good success. So I'll leave it at that. Or should I try to go higher, do you think?
Base damage is 19.
No, my melee attack is a 19.
Yeah, but what's the damage that you're doing with the mace?
It starts with a 19 plus 2 bonus dice. I have a drama in my hand.
Or
Yeah.
Go for it.
Huh?
how often does your character go to
Okay.
the front line and swing a weapon? Swing for the fences.
That's very true. Oh, dang, a 26. So that's an outstanding.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's 3 dice of damage against this. So and its toughness is a 21. No,
21, correct.
so 2 wounds and 4 shock.
That's at a 12, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I do. Well, if you want to take a 50-50 chance, I do have a coup de grace. Pump it up.
I don't have anything in my pool right now.
Okay, never mind then. I won't do it for you.
So
Go
you
take your wounds.
you telekinetically take the bulba, and it's pretty big, and smash it right down into its skull, and it shudders and kind of slips back out of the gaping hole in the apartment building and then falls to the ground outside.
Hey, Alex hit something.
Bravo. Well
the 2
done.
wounds did it. One wound would not have done it, but the 2 wounds did, and it had no possibilities.
I believe that is our cue.
Get ready to shoot it. Oh,
They make sure it's dead. Got
Yes.
Has anybody got a
Well, that was interesting.
Does anybody have a salvage card of some sort?
it.
I don't know. You
Boria, you being from Tharkold would know that the Saigons are pretty much exclusively under the control of Thracian from an ancient oath that they made back from the home planet or home cosm. Both Jezreel and Volkov do not have Saigons forces.
Thank goodness.
I think he's time to go. Yes, even though I'm bleeding.
Heal.
Anybody else need some?
I was the only one who was wounded because
And how many wounds do you have?
dos.
The one he took and the one the mount gave him.
Exactly.
The result is an 8. I'll go in and spend a possibility to.
I have a second chance for you if you'd rather that.
Oh, actually, I have a second chance. I'll just go in and use that.
Yes, we're not in combat anymore.
Yeah, you're out of combat, and you're actually will switch. We're at the end of the act. We'll kind of do that part next time, so we don't have to remember what we did and what we didn't do. Same thing with the information. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay. Boria, I've gotten you healed.
Huzzah.
15 would heal both wounds. So congratulations on getting past the Saigon.
Oh.
That was an old Torg creature that I loved, so I brought it back.
It's a good one.
Yes, it is. So we're just at the end of the act. Do we hand the vulva over to Svetlana?
No, actually, she said for you to scan it with the interactive map, and when you scan it, some instructions appear that I'll tell you next time.
Gotcha. Okay, but that's the end of the act, so we'll deal with cards and stuff next time.
Yeah, cards, and since you are leaving a area that is of Tharkold that is controlled by Russia, and you're allies with Russia, you will be able to do your normal requisitions and everything like that. So.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I'll deal out new cards next time and everything. So we can go ahead and end here and start up next time.
Sounds good. Thank you.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. Check back with us next Wednesday to see what happens next. Do we give it over to her? Do we keep it ourselves? What other issues can we run into in Tharkold? Come back next Wednesday and 7 o'clock and we'll see. Keep your eyes open, though, on Facebook and Twitter for Moria to give you a organized Tuesday hype session.
And Reddit.
Oh, Reddit too? Oh.
Yes. I'm putting it out there also. It all goes out.
You also put it in our Discord too for organized play.
Well, yes.
So any social media that Mike seems to be a part of apparently is going to have our little Torg Hype Tuesday. So check that out. Fridays are going to be our Rime of the Frost Maiden. Sundays are Homebrew, Dungeons with Veterans. And Monday we return to New Orleans for some more Dresden Files.
Yep.
So, as I put every time we decide to sign off here, is remember that we're all in this adventure called life together. So remember that golden rule, people. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Bye, everybody.